Hi guys, it's Kristen from Altos Research, and I want to show you the feature we talked about called PermaLink. So this is a static or a stable URL that remains the same every single week so that you're able to put it into whatever you'd like. However, the data or the report that it renders updates with the latest data each week. So this really allows you to do things like add this link to a constant contact email that you send out. You won't have to change the link ever, and every week when someone clicks on it, the latest data will appear. Or maybe you want to put this in your email signature line to say, click here for the latest data. And I'll show you how to do that. But first, let's talk about this URL. The best way to think of this is of a recipe. This is a recipe to deliver the report to you. The cool thing about this is you don't have to understand how to read all of this, so don't worry. Know this, that every URL begins with either www or HTTP, correct? So this whole beginning, you don't have to think about. It's always the same every single time. The things you'd want to think about is what city, zip code, or property type of report do I want to grab? So in this example, and this is the URL I'll send you, I'm grabbing a city equals Walnut Creek. This is the symbol for space always, so Walnut space Creek. State is California. Zip code, I happen to grab 94598. You could change that zip code out. Residence type equals single family, so RT equals SF. And then report type. In this case, we're doing the market update. That's that 6 to 11 page report that you receive. So all I'm going to do is copy this URL. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to copy and paste it into my address bar and hit enter. What you'll see is Chrome here is actually downloading the report immediately for me. If I click on it, look at this. That's exactly how fast it happens. In about a third of a second, this whole market report is downloaded for you in a PDF format, ready to go with the latest data. So again, when I come back to this URL, let's say 3 weeks from now, I just click on this link or put it in a new document. The URL will be absolutely the same, but the report will now have the latest data from the 3 weeks or whatever week I've touched it. That's super cool, allows you to do a lot of fun things here. So if I wanted to do an executive summary or a single page report, all I'm going to do is report equals ES or executive summary. I'm now going to copy that same URL. I'm going to open my browser here, click paste and go or enter. It is now downloaded that PDF. As you can see, Chrome is fetching it and it's ready to go. Here's now the report for 94598 Walnut Creek, the latest data. So you really have some fun and interesting ways you can use that, and I'll show you here in a second. For example, what if I'm sending an email? So what I've done here is actually just kind of did a short, let's call it, email that I'm going to send my clients. I call this a leading indicators report. So this is actual something I would send. I have a click here, and I'm going to show you what I did here. So I'm going to type the words click here. Now this is how you would do an email signature line too. I'm showing you here in Gmail. It's very similar in Outlook and other systems. All I'm going to do is highlight the words click here. If I come down to my toolbar, every email service has something that looks like a chain or a hyperlink. All I'm going to do is paste that address and click OK. What I've just done is said, click here to open the latest report. When my user receives this email and clicks here, look at that. The report just downloaded as a PDF for them. So there's some really cool things you can do with this. Another thing that I do for myself, because I work weekends, of course, so do you. I don't want to, go out to my manager or wait for the following week's reports. I probably need it for my open house right away. All I've done here is in my drafts, I've kept an email to myself with the recipe. So here's the recipe for that. All I come in here and do is change the city and the state for me and zip code and then produce the latest report for myself. The only caveat is the report must be in the subscription with Alon Pinnell. So you can't come in and request something in Connecticut or something because it's not in the Alon Pinnell reports, right? So if you do that, you will get an error. So you do have to stick within your local area and the area that Alon Pinnell covers. So I hope that helps you be able to use the data in a more robust way and really think about using it at LinkedIn or in your emails. I really hope this helps. And of course, always feel free to reach out to us. We're here to help. Thanks so much.